Well, I'm Alfredo Sirkis, president of the Green Party in Rio de Janeiro, and I'm a member of the Brazilian national delegation.
So Alfredo, what are you hoping to accomplish with your delegation here?
We've been lobbying for Brazil to announce that we'll accept objectives in reducing greenhouse gases. This would be an unprecedented and quite new approach, and maybe he does it. We'll see in this afternoon.
And what would be the implications, do you think, for the overall process here if a country like Brazil came forward with a commitment like that?
Well, first of all, it would leave George Bush in an absolutely impossible position. Second, it would be important pressure on the Chinese to move forward too. So I think it's the only important new thing that can happen in this conference, because what will happen certainly is that there'll be the discussion of how to make the discussion. There'll be a roadmap on how to continue lip service and the process of actually negotiating the goals for after 2012. The only new thing that can happen in this conference is a improvement of Brazil's position, because Brazil is in position to do this. It is easier for Brazil to reduce greenhouse emissions than China, because China would have to work on its energy structure, which is dependent on coal. As for, in the case of Brazil, it's basically reducing deforestation and forest fires, which is easier. It's not easy, but it's easier than changing completely your whole energy structure. So I've been talking a lot to the Brazilian delegation, because I'm part of the Brazilian delegation, but I've been discussing with them a lot, and maybe we'll achieve this goal, maybe not, we'll see.
And then the EU and the United States have come out with a position paper favoring what they believe are certain environmental industries. It doesn't include the agrofuels from Brazil. How does your delegation respond to that?
Well, the Brazilian delegation considered this a big problem, and the Minister of Foreign Relations declared several times that he considered this to be a protectionist position of the developed countries. I don't think this is the issue. You can criticize some items like sail ships, etc., that are in this list, but at this time to include ethanol, it's not obvious that ethanol is such an environmentally friendly thing. American ethanol most certainly isn't, because it's going to inflate the prices of corn. So the Mexican tortilla will go up because of American corn methanol. As for Brazilian sugarcane ethanol, we first have to have guarantees that it will not influence in a negative way, directly or indirectly, the issue of deforestation. So it's not obvious that ethanol is an environmentally friendly thing that should be exempt of taxes. I think that this has to be discussed in a more overall agenda, and clear guarantees will have to be given that the ethanol cultures will not displace other cultures that will probably or possibly have an impact on rainforests.